Good morning. My name is Tony Valenti. I work for a law firm here in Omaha, Nebraska. The firm that I work with, it's a small firm, but when we started moving over to Clio, something that we found was that the document flow in Clio was kind of difficult for us. We had hundreds of different cases that were archived in our legacy system, and we wanted to move those documents into Clio. Additionally, when we were working with new cases in Clio, we found that we would upload a document into Clio, and then when we had to edit it, we would download it, edit it, re-upload it, download, edit it, and re-upload it. And this was just a constant back and forth. We had a million files in our downloads folder, and when we were uploading, we had to make sure we uploaded the right one. It was a big versioning and nightmare. So I set out to build something that would make our lives a little bit easier, and I kind of wanted to show that to you. So I'm going to go ahead and run this application that I've built. And it's using Chrome Embedded Framework to handle the OAuth authentication. I'm going to go ahead and get signed in here. And it's going to ask me if I want to connect. Yes, I do want to connect. Now you'll see that it says I can now access my Clio files by adding that as a network location. So here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go to this PC and I'm going to right click here. Actually, I'm going to click up here on Map Network Drive. I'm going to go ahead and add that. There we go. Now you'll notice here I have this new drive, which is my Clio drive. And let me pull up Clio here itself. I'll pull up this test matter that I've created. Now you'll see that we have a test matter. The test matter is owned by the test account. So in Clio, in my file system provider here, what I'm doing is I'm organizing everything by open client. So I'll open up the test account and you'll see we have a test matter. I'm using the client description here to name the folder. And you'll see that we have some documents here. If I go over here into Clio, where's my documents tab? There it is. You'll see here we've got another doc, final doc, to do 4, to do 3. I'm going to go ahead and delete my to do 4 document. If I come over here to Clio, you'll see that it's been deleted. Now I'm going to open up my another doc. Now you'll notice that I just double clicked on it just like any other file. And it's giving me this warning because I'm basically editing it from a network location. I'm going to go ahead and click Enable Editing. I'm going to blow this away. Now I'm going to go ahead and click File, Save. Boom. You'll notice down here it says uploading the server. Now here's what's really cool. If I go back over into Clio, you'll see here I have my client information. Let me go ahead and make sure this refreshes. Here we go. View details. You'll see here that we actually now have a couple versions of this document. Created 11:19. I don't know why it says 5:59 p.m. Maybe it's a GMT thing. That's probably what it is. But let's go ahead and, oh, wait a second. That wasn't the document I was working with. I was working with another doc. Here we go. 7:19 a.m. And you know what? I will go ahead and just download that. Oh, they put it on another window. There we go. There is the document. This makes things so much nicer because it just allows me to keep my version history. I work with it. It doesn't really interrupt my process flow, so I'm not having to constantly download, re-download, and that kind of stuff. If you're interested in learning more about this or perhaps getting a copy, go ahead and shoot me an email. My email address is tony.valenti@mediatedcommunications.com. I am still developing this, so if you're interested, I'm probably going to ask you to perhaps fund a little bit of the development. But I want to make this something that everybody can use and it makes everybody's life with Clio easier. Another thing I want to say is if you're a developer who works for Clio and you're watching this video, there's a few things that I would absolutely love it if y'all were to add. One, I don't see an API for managing folders. You'll notice that Clio has the ability to have folders. I don't think I have a way to do that through the API. Either it's retrieving, downloading, getting, and that would be nice because that would allow me to expose folders through my file system provider. Another thing that I don't see is any API for templates. It would be really nice if we had this because as we're starting to use Clio, we're creating these document templates and they're really nice and all that kind of stuff. But we might have to edit a template maybe 5 or 6 or 10 times, to get it doing things exactly as we want. And what we have to do now is download the template, edit it, re-upload it, and then once we have it re-uploaded, we'll end up having to save and re-upload, save and re-upload, save and re-upload, and that's just really a pain. So if there was some type of API for interfacing with templates, I could expose that as a folder with files in it as well, and that would make my job so much easier. All right, well, thank you very much, and thanks for watching.